Well, hello everyone. It is me again, Miss Gwendolyn. We're going to do a little bit of stretching and conditioning today. And I am outside. It is such a beautiful day, and it looks like it might be the last beautiful day here in Knoxville for a few days till towards the end of the week. So I thought it would be nice to come outside and do a little bit. So I'm here on my sidewalk in front of my house, and you can probably hear my water fountain over here. We've been kind of getting our oasis going this past week with all the beautiful weather. So here's what we're going to do today. We're going to start out doing some conditioning things, some jumping jacks, running in place, some things like that, and then we're going to do some toning and strength exercises. So these are things that you can do whether you're a dancer or not. Dancers, you're going to know what you need to do specifically to keep your strengthening up. So when we're doing some rises, calf raises, things like that, the relevés, you know what to do. Think about your alignment, your turnout, all those things. So we're going to start off simply, we're going to do some jumping jacks. So let's do 25 jumping jacks, and you can count along with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. All right, shake those legs out. So we're going to run in place. Go ahead and start running in place with me. If you have some space and can run some laps around your living room or you're outside, great, go for it. But we're going to run for a minute, get that heart rate going, get our blood pumping, because when we get that blood pumping, it's going to be a little bit easier to do some of our stretching here in a few minutes. All right, so keep going. How many of you hate to run? Yeah, for sure. So all you dancers, chicks can relate to this. I can remember being in elementary school and junior high school and having to take gym class and run laps. And I tried to always convince them, I'm a dancer, this doesn't help me, you're making my life difficult, but they wouldn't buy it. How many of you have that problem? I know. It may never change. All right, keep going. Keep those feet moving, get that heart rate up. Sing a song. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Sing a song made me think about washing our hands. How many of you sing happy birthday twice when you wash your hands? You have to let me know if you sing something differently than that. Okay, here we go, good. I feel like my heart rate's up a little bit. So we're gonna start out in a nice wide stance. Turn your toes and knees out, second position dancers. And we're just gonna do some pliés in second. Lift those arms out, support the elbows. Don't let those elbows sag, okay? Lift those elbows, long jazz arm in, 1, stretch, 2, stretch, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, stay down and right heel. I'll stop. I'm going to mirror you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other side, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Both heels in. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep going, pull the belly tight, 7, 8, and again, and 1 heel, add the arm, 2, we're washing the hair, and 5, 6, 7, 8, other side goes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, both heels and arms, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, heels up and hold, find your center, tailbone down, 4, releve and stretch, high V, 7, 8, plie, and stretch. Good, good. Shake those legs out. Doing some leg work and arm work here. Yeah, good. All right, back to that second position. Arms out. You're gonna lift the heel and do your knee inversion. So lift that heel, and here we go, knee in and out, and in and out, and in and out, and in. Other side and going, and open, and in. Keep the shoulders square. 5, 6, 7, 8, heel down. Deep, deep, deep. You put the hands on your knees, or you put elbows on your knees, and take a good stretch. Very nice. All right, and up. Now we're gonna go parallel. So I thought I had a yoga mat, but I didn't. So I'm just using a beach towel, you know, it works. Okay, let's do a little stretching. Standing tall, nice wide stance, parallel second position. Belly's tight, shoulders down. We're gonna roll down, starting with the top of the head. Rolling down, breathe in. Exhale as we roll down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plie, 1. And stretch. Again, plie. And stretch. Third time, plie. And stretch. Grab the legs and take a good stretch. Good. Now we're going to go into our triangle stretch. So we're going to turn to the side and go into our triangle stretch. Here we go. Holding a good stretch, trying to keep both legs straight. Make both toes face straight ahead. Drop into your lunge. Good. Stretch the arm out long, making a straight line from your fingertip to your heel. Supporting your spine, lifting your bellies tight. Drop the back knee and reach around and grab the foot, stretching the hamstring. Now, while you're here, you can rotate a little bit. Drop your hip down, and you'll feel a good stretch all the way through your obliques. Dancers, this is going to help open up your arabesque line. And back to your lunge. And turn to the front. This is the hard one for me these days. Didn't used to be. You can push your knee back with this elbow. And back to your lunge. Reaching long. And up. And go to the center. Grab both legs and stretch. And we're gonna roll up. Rolling up. Very good. Now we're gonna go to the other side. Hopefully I'll remember the sequence. Be sure your feet are parallel. Both toes are facing to where your hips are facing. Yeah? And here we go. We're gonna stretch over. Okay, now this leg on me is much tighter, and you may find that to be the case. If you do, you know what you need to be working on. And drop to your lunge. And reach long with the arm, making a nice straight line from fingertips to heel. Supporting that spine using that core muscles. And drop the heel down, or excuse me, drop the knee down. And take that arm and grab your foot. So it's opposite hand foot, dancers.
Now remember, you can drop that hip towards the floor and get a nice deep stretch all the way up through those obliques, helping to open up your arabesque line. And back to your lunge. And turn to the front. Remember, you can be pushing this knee back with your elbow. Right here, this elbow is kind of locking that knee back, opening the hips up. And back to your lunge. Reaching long, supporting the spine, using those core muscles. And back up to your triangle stretch. And turn to the front. Grab both legs and take a nice deep stretch. And roll up. Rolling up. Good. Shake those legs out. That should have given you a little bit of a stretch, a little bit of a core workout, yes? If you're using those abdominals correctly, it's supporting your spine. You're going to be getting a good core workout during all this. You can go down now to the mat or to the floor. Okay. I'm going to do some crunches, and I'll do a fairly basic, simple, short routine today that you can always pause the video and add on to as you get stronger. And I will be putting up more videos that have longer workout times available for you as well, okay? So we're just gonna do a few crunches, not too many today, maybe, I don't know, I'm not gonna promise anything. Dance teachers are famous for saying one more time. They don't mean that's the last time though, just so you know. But we won't do too much, not today. So we're gonna go down on our back, and I'm gonna add in a little bit of kickboxing element too, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do is a full sit up, and we're gonna actually have our hands up. We're gonna make fists like we're boxing, guarding your face, and you're gonna sit up, and then you're gonna punch, cross, cross, and down. Now the next time you come up, we're going to go to the other side first. Come up, and now change sides, cross, cross, and down. So nice and simple, but that's gonna give you your torso a good workout, working out those obliques, making them stronger. It'll be a little faster than that, so we're gonna go ready, and punch, punch, down, and punch, punch, down, and up, and down, up, down, and up, down, and up, down. 7, down, 8, down, keep going, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Good. Good, good, good. All the way down just for your basic crunch. You get a little more centered on my mat here. Remember, I just looked up, and the sun is just past the eaves of the house of the porch right here. So I'm not being blinded, but it has the most beautiful ring all the way around the sun. It's gorgeous. Love it. Love being outside. So as you do your crunches, don't hold your breath. Breathe. Also remember to think about lifting your shoulders and chest straight up. Don't curl. Lift it up. Okay? And lastly, protect your neck. Don't strain your neck too much. So we're going to put our fingers behind our ears. I love to say make a gun shape with your fingers, or an L shape. And you're going to put that behind your ears right here like this, if you can see. Okay? If you want to open your hands, that's fine, but that's the basic idea. Just to provide a little support for the neck. All right. Are you ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift the knees and 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember 90-degree angles. 7, 8. Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Legs straight up and going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arms out to the side. We're gonna turn our legs out and we're gonna beat, beat, open. So we're gonna beat, beat, open. Change sides. Beat, beat, open. Here we go. Ready? And 1, open. 2, open. 3, open. 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Keep going. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Stop and crunch. And 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Knees bent and going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knees over hips. 7, 8. Don't let the knees come in. Keep them lined up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Feet down and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And rest. Not too bad. So what we did, 72, 84. See, 2, 4, 6. So 12 eighths, however much that is. 96 plus then the kickboxer punches. Yeah, so we did over 100. That's pretty good. Roll over and stretch out your tummies. Lengthen and stretching. Good job, guys. I know. I'm getting warm out here. It feels good. Very nice. All right, a couple more things today, and then we'll stop. Let's see. I've lost track of time. Yeah, we're doing good. Well, first of all, let's start out here. We're gonna do some leg lifts. You don't have to have a wide straddle. You can be a little more narrow, it can be wider, wherever you are. Work at your own place right now and be safe. If you need to modify something, do so. So we're gonna sit up nice and tall, arms out again, supported arms, elbows. The point of your elbow should not point to the ground, okay? I want it to point behind you, all right? Pull those shoulder blades down, pull your armpits down, pull your belly button in, lift your chest tall, all right? And we're gonna turn towards your right leg, and you're gonna lean away, turn your legs out, and we're gonna lift. 1, 2, it may not be big, that's okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, other side, and 1, 2. I've not done this in a while. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you want to do another set, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other side and going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rest. Stretch forward. Trying to put that belly button on the ground. Here we go. and sit up. Good. Walk those legs together. We're gonna do another stretch here, sitting tall, and stretch over. Now flex your feet, grab your toes, and try to flatten your back. Make your spine straight. You're gonna feel a more intense stretch, especially in the hamstrings, probably behind the knees for many of you. Yeah, good. And again, point your toes in over it. Should be a little easier this time. Good job. Good, 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 good. While I talk for a minute, you can be stretching. You can be on your back stretching. You can be doing your splits, whatever you need to be doing while I talk a little bit. I'm going to talk about some helpful things you can do. So one thing is, I have these TheraBalls. They're just rubber balls called therapy balls or TheraBalls. It is a great tool for our dancers. You can use these in so many ways. You can stand up and roll your arch on them. Helps to release the fascia in the bottom of the foot, which is so important to your stretching. You can use them on your back. You can stand against the wall and put a ball behind you and roll up and down the wall. You can do it laying down, which is my preferred way. That's how I like to do it. But there's lots of ways to skin a cat. Yeah. So I put the balls on either side of your spine. You do not want them to roll on your spine. You can cause damage. You want it on the fleshy part where the muscle is, between the spine and the shoulder blades. I'm going to set it here, and then I roll along them, like this. It's kind of hard on this towel, but there we go. You get the idea. Okay, you can use them in your lower spine. And if you don't have TheraBalls, you don't want to spend money on them, a tennis ball will do the same thing. You can use a tennis ball. They're a little bit bigger than this, but they work fine. I put them under my hips, right here, about where that joint is, and I can roll right there. And you'll notice when you do that, if one side feels a lot more intense than the other, or you feel like you have more pressure on one side than the other, that's a good sign that your hips might be out of alignment. So that's a definite possibility, but you can roll around here and loosen up through the hips, okay? You can go all through like that, and you'll be surprised at where you feel it. So those are a great tool. Another one of my new favorites is the foam roller. Yeah, I know a lot of my dancers, especially some of my younger dancers, super proud of them for taking the investment in the foam roller. You can roll, I love to roll my hamstrings on it. I get very tight at the very top of my hamstring where it attaches there at the base of the pelvic bone. And so this is a great tool to work on that. Some of my dancers are really tight behind the knees. That's very common. And so you can roll it here, work that out. Yeah. You always want to be sure to do both legs. So give me a few seconds while I do the other side. It sure is nice to be out here today. And then behind the knee a little bit. Okay, it's a great tool to roll along the IT band. Another, athletes in general, to get very tight in the IT band, that's the one running down the side of the leg, and then that pulls those hips out. I like to go all the way up into the pelvic area and then roll down that IT band. And as you roll, you're gonna feel, oh, that's where it hurts. Well, that's where it's tight, and that's where you need the most help. So you can roll along that IT band like that. Just do one quick little roll on the other side. So I'm even. Oh, right there. That hurts. Good. So those are some tools you can do. Dancers, remember to start at the bottom of your feet. If you're going to do class, if you're going to do, as I get point videos loaded up and things like that, stretch your feet out first. You can always, another good, cheap, easy way is to take a water bottle and freeze it. And then you can massage your arch on that frozen water bottle, and it'll help to loosen up the fascia at the bottom of the foot. When we release the fascia at the bottom of the foot, it releases the fascia all the way up. And miraculous things will happen with your stretching. If you have one of these and you've been using it while we talk, try your hamstring stretch again. You'll be amazed at how much more you stretch and how much less it hurts or is uncomfortable. So thank you for joining me today. I appreciate that. And keep doing this. This was about 20, I don't know, I lost track of time, but around 20 to 25 minutes workout. You can always, as I said, stop the video and do repeat exercises if you'd like to. And I will be getting more, I'll cut my head off, I think. I'll be getting more videos out just as quickly as I can. I love you guys and miss you. Talk to you soon.